I'm Dina. Carole on Key 103. You're staring at Thor. He's our furry friend this morning with Frederick County Animal Control. Oh my goodness. Thor, I wish I could take you home. You are a lover. Bethany, what can we know about Thor other than he's 4? We know he's
Thor
4.
is 4. We have him down as a shepherd mix. His previous owner just said he was a mixed breed. He is a very friendly guy. Unfortunately, came to us because his owner was homeless, but gave us a ton of information about him. Clearly loved him and wants what's best for him. So,
face.
He is adorable.
Yes.
He is a little bit on the larger side. Maybe could use a little bit of a diet. But I mean, that's a common problem.
His teeth are actually in decent shape.
In terms of, manners, he does jump up to greet people, but a lot of dogs do that because they're rewarded for it. So that's, they learn that's an appropriate greeting. But he has a nice sit. He takes treats very gently. He loves to pose for his pictures. He'll give you, all the poses. And he has the most adorable little crooked smile. His owner said that he is good at indicating when he needs to go to the bathroom. So he gives you a little bit of a stare down, like, hey, like he's trying to telepathically communicate to you that he needs to go outside. We just tested. He does seem to know a bit of a down. He likes to play. He likes to cuddle. He's just, generally speaking, what a lot of people are looking for in a dog when they come here. I don't like to say that anything is turnkey. Lots of dogs have little things they need to work on. But, from what I've read, he seems to be one of those ones that's going to make an easy transition. Walks pretty nicely on a leash. The previous owner did say that he wasn't, like, a huge fan of cats.
Okay, good to know.
Squirrels, likes to chase those squirrels, apparently.
Yes.
And they also said other dogs, but we haven't necessarily seen anything super concerning in the shelter. So that's something that we'll have to keep an eye on. If you were interested, we could always do, a parallel walk. That's a requirement.
Sure.
But, based on the owner's information, can't necessarily guarantee that he wants to be friends with other people's dogs.
So this is about as big as he'll get, though.
Yes, he's full grown.
Sure.
Any dog can fill out depending on how much you feed them.
Yes.
I think when I read, he was about 87 pounds.
Oh, that's a big dog.
So, definitely could use a little bit of a diet, but also he does walk fairly nicely on leash. He likes to ride in the car, so he jumps right in. So it's not a situation where you're going to have to be picking him up or he's going to be pulling you, because he does have those, general good manners.
And how do we make an appointment to see Thor?
If you want to visit with Thor or any of our adoptable pets, you can go to visitfcac.as.me to book an appointment. You can also find downloadable applications there, so you can get those all filled out and ready so that you can submit them right away when you come in to visit.
That face. And we'll talk about him on air. If you want to take Thor home with you, definitely make the appointment. I'll put it in the description as well. I'm Dina Carole on Key 103 with the mighty Thor, Frederick County Animal Control.